Hello guys, OMG, I'm early for Solarballs theory's new episode, which is the how powerful does the sun how powerful is the sun. Wow, let's go check this out. Let's go.
Most likely to
Whoa. The sun is
There's
really
no debate
powerful.
that the sun is the strongest character in Solar Balls. Most likely be able to single-handedly take else out. But how strong is he actually? And is there secretly someone else who's
Mm-hmm.
stronger? Those are the questions I want to answer today by covering
Okay.
his strengths,
Ooh.
weaknesses, and special abilities to
Kabam.
see how these will affect his future encounters with the rogue planets and anyone else he may face. Let's start with his...
Here's another word for your dictionary. Mass.
Smash.
It's no surprise that the sun has a lot of mass. He computes to having 99% of all the mass in our
Mm-hmm.
entire solar system. Remember when the rogue planets were able to have complete control over X because they had about 10 to 13 times Jupiter's mass? Well, the sun has over 1047 times his mass, according to
Ooh.
Wikipedia. This size,
Ooh.
due to his mass, gives him a huge defensive bonus, as basically nothing small can even hurt him, like seen here.
Oh. Oh no, no. Oh no.
And
They're
by
dead.
small,
They're
I
dead.
mean Jupiter sized at least.
Uh-huh.
But do note, this does depend on how
Mm,
fast the object is moving, as
okay.
anything moving at the speed of light
Yes.
would damage the sun.
Uh,
This amount of mass also enables nuclear
yeah.
fission to take place, which generates
Okay.
heat, which also means he is
Mm-hmm.
super hot, with his surface
Mm-hmm. He's
being
super hot.
5,500
Mm-hmm.
degrees Celsius
Mm.
or 10,000
He's super
degrees
hot.
Fahrenheit,
Yes, he's
giving
super
him
hot.
even more defense, as anything near him is melted away. We know that heat does impact celestial beings in this universe, because of this scene in the first Planets
Lol.
Part 3.
Wow, it's so bloody hot over here!
Dang.
His large mass also gives him something even more powerful than what we have covered so far. I'm of course talking about his...
My gravity is pulling you in, not
Absolute gravitational control.
pushing you out. So
Bro.
it must.
He has complete control over his solar system,
For
being
real.
able to do anything he wants with the objects in it.
Uh,
For example, he can move the planets to anywhere he wants in the solar system,
uh-huh.
like seen in the
Yeah,
Solar
right.
System's True Scale Part 3.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Already know that. Okay. Uh-huh. Hello.
Is the best
Uh-huh.
example of the true extent of his gravitational powers,
For
as
real.
he placed the whole solar system in its true scale. Well,
For real.
except for the dwarf planets.
Lol.
Which,
They're
for a
lucky.
quick side note, I got notified that
They saw series. No way, that is really is series. Yo. Is that him? Yo. You're right about series being redeemed at the end, blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that.
Ceres is actually there in that scene with the other dwarf planets in the Hindi version of that episode,
Oh, Hindi.
which is super strange that it is not consistent.
So it's in the Hindi version, but not in the regular English? Because I don't remember seeing series, so this was kind of surprising to me. So
Back to our main topic. These episodes show him using his gravity to change the Kuiper Belt, keep
uh-huh.
the Earth in his
Yeah.
actual rotation, and
Uh-huh.
freeze everyone in place.
Uh-huh. Yup.
If it wasn't
Uh-huh.
clear, he doesn't control everything all the time, as then the balance of the solar system, which is brought up during the show a lot,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't matter. Instead, everything
Uh,
naturally orbits around him unless he specifically uses his gravity to do something.
uh-huh.
Like seen when he used the asteroid belt as a defense mechanism against Planet X
Uh-huh.
when he was approaching.
Yes.
And additionally here, when he made the race for the Battle of Planet X.
Uh-huh.
This power is best summed up by Mercury in Planet X Returns Part 2.
Since when can the sun do this? I guess everything's held by his gravity. It's like the entire solar system is like a.
X Returns Part 2.
Since when can the sun do this? I guess everything's held by his gravity. It's like the entire solar system is like a moon to him.
Well, to be honest, Mercury and the Sun are like the closest together. Yeah, but this is amazing. Mercury is so smart.
Physical prowess is something, but it does depend on the user's experience. And luckily for the Sun, he has
I've spent millions of years with no one but myself and my own thoughts. And then
the Sun has been alive for 4.5 billion years. If we go off models that the universe is around 14 billion years old, that means our star has been alive for about 32% of the entire universe. This means that his life experience is greater than most other celestial beings. Now, to be fair, during this time, he hasn't really done many battles or anything like that. The closest we have currently seen is his defense against Planet X. And as we saw, X was easily able to dodge his attacks. Sure, he doesn't have much battle experience, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have general experience which can help him in any confrontation he finds himself in. Like he has lots of experience using his gravitational abilities, and he also has experience in using a few extra tricks he has up his sleeves that could give him the edge in any battle. Of course, I am referring to the
disease. No! Coronal mass ejection! Oh, wait.
Yes. Yes.
Are you having
Yes,
a
do it.
The first of these are edge in any battle. Of course, I'm referring to the
disease? No! Coronal mass ejection! Oh, wait, are you having a soul?
The first of these are his infamous solar flares. These work a little different to real life, so much so that there is even a whole short made on this by the official Solar Balls channel. The important thing to know is that here they are basically laser beams that we know can be dangerous because of this scene.
At that distance, the sun would notice something's up and blast a solar flare at us. Some moons are too small to survive that.
Now, to be fair, they are dangerous because of the scene.
At that distance, the sun would notice something's up and blast a solar flare at us. Some moons are too small to survive that.
Now, to be fair, they aren't super deadly as Mercury, the smallest planet,
Okay.
hit with a lot of them, and all it has caused is a bit of damage to his surface.
Lol.
Though, on the other hand,
Mercury is
we have
strong.
seen them be used in long range, past the asteroid belt, and there seems to be different power levels to the solar flares he uses.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
His other special ability isn't as cool, but it is still definitely helpful. This being that he is able to tell the presence of any object in the solar system, as seen when he realized that Planet X was intruding.
That's good. That's a good ability or something.
And also here, when he was able to tell that the Earth returned after his origin arc.
Yep.
The sun isn't perfect, of course, and does have some From what I can see, the sun has after his
that was
origin
kind
arc.
of funny.
The sun isn't perfect, of course, and does have some From what I can see, the sun has two main weaknesses. The first one is that unlike X, who developed the ability to see and hear great distances, the sun does not have this power and misses a lot of things that happen in his own solar system all the time, like the moon revolution, Planet X coming back, and the solar system becoming empty.
Yep.
Yeah, basically any and all of the major arcs. His second weakness is that he basically cannot move, and is stuck in the center of the solar system, only being able to affect the objects in it, unlike the planets, moons, and dwarf planets that can move around freely. As if he was to move, he'd be placing the entire solar system at risk, like seen in the Big Bang Part 2.
Yep.
No! I'm sorry!
Arrival.
Okay, I'll stay put.
These two weaknesses basically force him to be a defensive player in any battle. But as we covered earlier, if his opponent stumbles into his gravitational field, he can just bring them into striking range, or just crush them. So, if it isn't obvious, the rogue planets, Ganymede's eluded planet rebellion, and any other threat in the cosmos are not a threat at all to the sun. I guess
How about black hole? How about black hole?
That is
How
why
about
the sun
black
is the victory condition
hole?
for solar cards.
Yup.
Now, as we wrap and any other threat in the cosmos are
We
not a
have to
threat at
include
all to the
solar
sun,
cards here because
I
they are
guess that is why
amazing.
the sun is the victory condition for solar cards. Now, as we wrap up, I know what you are thinking. If our sun is this strong, then the other stars we see in the Big Bang Part 1, who are both bigger and more experienced than our star, should be easily stronger. And you'd be 100% wrong. I mean, correct. They are the true strongest Solar Balls characters, but they are only
Yeah,
seen
okay.
for a few scenes. So our sun is the strongest actually seen character in the show.
Bro, the sun is so overpowered.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to
Yay!
like the video, subscribe to help the channel out. And if you want to see my older theory on if the Big Bang episodes are actually canon, spoilers, they are, it's on the screen right now. And until next time, see ya!
Yeah, I like your theory. Oh no, I like your theory. It's very nice. Okay, bye.